afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My colleague Manish and I, Manat, are here from the State Board of Collegiate Education. We're here to talk about the importance of a good student-to-faculty ratio. Now, I know we're all very hard-pressed for time, so I'll come straight to the point. As educators of this young and growing country, it is imperative that we understand our role in the building of this nation. It is important that we realize the immense potential we carry to contribute to it. The next question we should be asking ourselves is, how are we faring so far? Well, unfortunately, the answer is very, very far from good. We ranked 135 out of 196 countries in the HDI rankings. We ranked the last in higher education rankings, and we ranked the second last in OECD rankings. For further details, I request you to go to the handouts we provided. Now, these figures are far from disconcerting. If this does not move us into action, I cannot imagine what will. So I did a little bit of digging to find out what it is that we're doing so wrong, and what is it that these countries who are uniformly faring well in all these indices are doing so differently. Here's what I discovered. So there's this one thing that links all of these countries together, and that is their excellent student-to-faculty ratio. While all of these countries maintain an excellent ratio of below 15, we in India maintain a dismal ratio of more than 22 students per teacher. In fact, we do not even have to go very far to look for this example. An example much closer home is one of an institute in India that recently expelled more than 74 students for not having performed up to the mark in their first year. Now, I fail to understand how it is that all of 74 students could elude the eyes of teachers for an entire year. Now, be honest. Do you not agree that if the student-to-faculty ratio was a little better, teachers would have spotted the decline in performance in the beginning of the year, nipped it in the bud, and in fact helped these students to do better? I do not tell you this because I want to indulge in any sort of blame game between private and public institutes. I tell you this because I want to emphasize upon the important role that you have in shaping the education system of India. The youth that you educate today is the change that we look for tomorrow. And it is, after all, educators like yourself, Mr. Amarnath, and all of you that will drive this change. It is the research that you carry out, the mentorship you provide, and the professionals you create that will change the way the world looks at us tomorrow. And this does not have to be done at the cost of your financial well-being. To elaborate upon this, I call upon Manish.
Thanks, Manat, for throwing focus on the responsibility of ours towards nation building. Now, I'm here to address the apprehensions associated with this move. Basically, first, most importantly, the cost, and secondly, the lack of talent or the pool. Now, I'll ask you to be a bit prudent here, because for short term, we can definitely take a look at this faculty to student ratio is one of the most important metrics in the world rankings. And we all know, we all will agree that this is one of the most important factors in deciding which college you would like to go. So this will definitely give rise to the reputation of the institute, and I will also walk you through how in the long term this will be helpful. First of all, we all know that better pedagogy will lead to a better holistic development of the students. This will lead to a better output both in R&D work and the scale of professionals. This will definitely lead way to recognition and reputation of the institute going higher. This will lead to a stronger alum base and grants, and this will lead to increase in revenues, which will take care of the cost incurred here in expansion. One of the examples is the Premier Institute in Western India with alum base of Redbus. We have Onida, SanDisk, and Hotmail, and they are doing pretty well. And you will know the striking feature, they have faculty to student ratio of 1:4, the best in India. Now, we do have a suggested course of action here. You can refer to the handout for the detailed plan. I'll just walk you through it. Our 9 quarters will still be in office by then. Milestone 1, Milestone 2, Milestone 3, and Milestone 4. Milestone, first of all, we'll have a plan formulation. We relocate resources and raise funds. Second milestone is all about increasing the scholars count. Third milestone is about increasing the faculty count. Focus will be diversity here, because that is also a very important aspect of faculty to student ratio. And finally, we'll be focusing on implementing R&D structure. You are not alone. We at MHRD are with you. We are in constant touch with the Government of India in increasing the pool that will be helpful for you to hire new scholars. We are increasing the intake of scholars in our government-funded schools. We are focusing on training aspect. We are also focusing on encouraging R&D and paperwork, patent work. And finally, we are in consideration of providing tax breaks for faculty salary expenses. So together, winding up, I can say together we can make a difference. We can make India a better place. Thank you.